What's going on? It's your boy Coach.
All right, so there's a number of things to talk about in this video. First is probably nobody's ever done this challenge. I think I looked it up on YouTube. You can look it up. I mean, that even trying to find this video was kind of difficult because I didn't put challenge in the title, but really it was just kind of intended to be more of a, say, review kind of capacity challenge. And just, I tried to make it interesting because, I'm cheap, and I said that right out of the gate.
And today I have a challenge that I had to kind of modify.
So here's one of the first things I had learned is how to start using the free templates in Adobe, and these are graphic templates. So it was a resource available for my free use. Now you can go purchase a license through Adobe to go get all the really fancy ones, but obviously my budget's tight. I don't do this for a living and I don't make any money on this. So I just used what I could, and it's not the best looking, say, graphic, but hey, I thought it did the job.
Expecting to do a chicken sandwich challenge, like fast food chicken sandwiches.
And really, that's what this was kind of modeled after, was grabbing a bunch of fast food chicken sandwiches, eating as much as I could, and talking a little bit about each one, kind of ranking them. So I had to do this in my own way. And that's another reason you won't find probably this challenge anywhere, is because everybody that does these kind of, say, challenge/reviews actually takes the time to go out and buy all this stuff, which takes a lot of time and money.
Especially with gas prices and inflation, it's going to really take a big hit on my pocketbook. Budget's a little bit tight.
And actually, this is kind of one of the reasons I did kind of start doing content, because it was something that I knew was free. You can just post videos, post whatever you want. It doesn't cost you anything to publish. And so our kids had actually gotten in a private school, and I had to find a new hobby that was less expensive. So yes, I had to invest in a lot of equipment on the front end, but I knew at some point, once I had everything I could shoot, say, a decent film, then I didn't need to invest anymore.
Kind of fun for me as I go deeper in these.
Uh-oh, looks like Coach learned yet another skill. Yeah, that's called a transition. There's a function you can use to, say, integrate clips that, don't necessarily go together. And unfortunately, I got so excited, especially as I kind of learned it, I used them too much. And you'll see that in these first few videos when I kind of got the hang of it.
Eat a lot of bread, so that's what really today's about. We're gonna pop these on the grill.
Now, thankfully, someone I know had told me that I was using these too much, and so I learned to back off at some point, which you'll notice. But it's one of those things. I always accept feedback. I rarely get it. But one thing I did do in this one that I want to point out is starting to, say, integrate more into the picture so I can make the video shorter. So I had to do the picture-in-picture with a little description. It was something that, it was just extras in there, kind of filled in some space and helped save time on the back end.
It's your boy, ready to destroy. Gonna give it my best, so I hope you enjoy.
Been a while since I've said that saying, and maybe someday I'll get to say it again, but it makes me a little bit sad to hear, just because, it was kind of a trademark for a minute.
So that's moving. All right, let's start with something basic. Let's start with this guy, this mustard.
So this is actually the biggest change. It was absolutely needed. It was something that was missing in all my previous videos, and something I noticed in other, say, people that did challenges and food reviews. It was absolutely essential as, like, let's say, part of the audio, and that's music. So it was an investment I had to go figure out and find something. And I actually came across this software, or I guess it's a website called Soundstripe. And I was able to get, let's say, 1-year access with copyright protection and good stuff like that, to where my videos wouldn't get taken down, because that was something I did know going into this. I couldn't put certain musics in for fear of, if someone heard it. I've seen videos that were taken down. But then again, my videos aren't that highly viewed. I just didn't want there to be a potential for it. Got that peace of mind through, I think it was like maybe $80 for a year of coverage, which to me was totally worth it. So I don't know if I'll renew it when the time runs up. It just depends on where I'm at that point. Now, something I kind of did nice in this one is that I transitioned the music a little bit better. I went from, the soundtrack to a silence, and then to another track. And that's something I need to work on, because generally what I try and do is fit a bunch of music in.
Remember, I'm like, no heat, so going to that's a lot.
So this camera bob was something, unfortunately, I caught later. There was nothing I can do about it. I didn't know how to fix it. And I'm starting to realize, going back through these old videos, that the dogs were always there trying to get scraps from me. And in the end, I'm really happy with this video. It just showed that I was still making progress. I was still learning new things and trying to work with them with the best I knew how. I didn't have anyone mentoring me, or, I did have YouTube to, go and refer to as a way, to try and learn, but it wasn't always what I needed or had in mind when I was trying to make these videos. So Coach pretty much summed this one up best, so I'm going to let him take it from here.
Share with a friend. If it's something you find entertaining, something you find interesting. It's something I like to do, so I'm going to keep making videos as long as I have a passion to do it. So until the next challenge, I'm out of here. Peace out.